Hi everybody, I'm Paige and I am head stylist here at LuLaRoe, and today we're going to talk about how to style this amazing Azure skirt. So with the Azure, it's our A-line skirt. It is tighter on the waist and gradually gets bigger as you go to the hemline. It's super comfortable, and my favorite thing about this is the flexible waistband, so that you can fold over. It's super stretchy, almost feels like yoga pants when it's a skirt. So it's amazing, classy, can be dressed up or down. So let me show you my favorite ways to style the LuLaRoe Azure. So first, we have here paired with a Lynnae. So I just wanted to show you how it really does work for all of our shirts that we have here. So you could do it with a classic, and I'll show you a couple other ways, but of course we want to incorporate some of our fun new items like this long sleeve Lynnae here. So as you can see, we just have it tucked in. So we're using not necessarily complete rules on pattern mixing here shown, as you can see, but we're incorporating this lime. It's not exactly the same, but in the same color family, 2 different shades of green. I love this. It's a little bit edgy, it's different, really earthy, so fun. But what we're gonna do is show you, thank you Summer, how to incorporate. So we're adding another color here. 3 different patterns. As we know, we can always use stripes as a neutral. This is almost a neutral because the pattern is so simple, but we're gonna add the Shirley over here. Oops, wrong way. And this is actually a large Shirley. So what I've been liking to do, just adding that in here, is oversizing my Shirleys sometimes if you'd like to. You can do that. It makes for a little baggier effect, depending on, of course, what size you are and what size you're trying to show to your customers, but just an option, and that's what I'm doing here. So you can obviously do it with the Shirley that fits you best. We're incorporating the different shades of green here, all this in the same color family. These are all shades for fall. Been loving incorporating those colors after doing our fall shoot. But so we have here the Azure skirt, the Lynnae shirt, and the Shirley kimono. Alrighty, so this outfit here, super fun. I wanted to show you a way that I like to wear it, and I actually, underneath what I'm wearing right now, and I'll tell you what I'm wearing actually, I'm wearing a Harvey, a perfect tee, and the Azure underneath, and I have it folded at the top here to make it a little bit shorter. Even though it is supposed to be at knee length, it can go a little bit longer on me if you're just shorter. So as you can see here, I have 2 of super similar patterns, but in different shapes. So I'm incorporating same different colors, same different shapes, but that's a big thing with pattern mixing is you can use really similar patterns as long as the shape is different and you're incorporating the same colors. So I did some fun white, little 70s vibe going on here, but you know that I always like to mix it up. So let's get back to this outfit here. So solid Azure. I've seen a couple of solid Azures recently, so we're incorporating both today to really show you what's going on. So as you can see, we're incorporating the navy blues here. What I wanted to show you with this outfit, I'll just put this up a little bit. The Azure here is folded over. So this is that look. You can actually fold the Azure if you want it to be a little bit shorter, and you're gonna wanna wear, I do see people, I'll show you different ways, but I do see people wear the Azure actually down below on their hips, and you can't do that depending on what you're wearing it with, but I find it most attractive high up on the waist. So like as you can see here. So depending on what you're doing, maybe if you have it with a perfect tee, you could wear this the Azure a little bit longer and wear it at the waist depending on what you're trying to do. But I would definitely say the most attractive and the most comforting for me is to wear it like this. So I have it folded over on the waistband, and you just put a little thin belt. You could put a thick belt. You don't have to put a belt. It's just another little way to tweak one of our styles, the Azure here, to just create a different look. And I love it. It's really feminine, and adding these little belts too to a look like this makes it a little bit fancier. And that's what I like about the Azure as well, is you can really make them fancy, dress them down. It's totally up to you. You could even add elegant, add in some capsules in there to really show your customers and your teams all the different ways to wear it. So what I also love about pairing the Gigi with the Azure is that the Gigi's fitted. It's like a Julia dress in a shirt form. So it's fitted, there's no bulk going on here or bunching up at all on the waistline or the hips. So it's super flattering. You can also add a Sarah, and I found one super similar color. So you could always wear this. As you can see, I'm doing some monochromatic looks. Very similar shade of blue, but not exactly the same. So here I'm using 3 different shades of blue. I've loved incorporating that, and in high fashion, as you guys can see right now, Fashion Week all around the world, they're doing different shades of the same color. And with pattern mixing as well, they're going really extreme. So really, I would love for you to do your research on that. I'm trying to replicate it as best as I can in the way that we like to dress here at LuLaRoe, but it's really just about being bold and using the right colors, using the right color families, and making sure to incorporate similar coloring throughout the outfit. But so here I have the Sarah, the Azure, and the Gigi belted and folded over. Thank you. Alrighty, so here we have a similar outfit to what I'm actually wearing. So we have the perfect tee, and instead of, you can actually wear it out loose like I am, and I'm really loving these baggy looks. I think that they're super in trend, and you could even go up a size if you wanted on what I did and not fold the Azure like I said before. Wear it baggier, and you put something fitted to the top of your body, and it makes you look a little bit more feminine on the top. Because obviously if you're having 2 loose pieces, you need something to either like maybe fold the sleeves or something to make it a more symmetrical outfit with dimension and all of that. So here, what we're doing, since these are both loose pieces, we went ahead and belted this perfect tee and added a joy just to add a layering piece. Really show your customers and your teams how you can wear 3 LuLaRoe pieces and still look amazing. So I'll show you this with it off. We have the Azure here underneath. This one is not folded over. Layered, you see how it almost makes a kind of peplum look and almost a double ruffle. It makes a new dress with just a skirt and a shirt layered over each other. Belted at the waist. We tied a little knot. You can do a thin belt, a thick belt, definitely right at your waistline, and you're gonna wanna put the Azure there as well. And that is the perfect tee with the joy over the Azure. Alrighty, so here I just pretty much wanted to show you the Gigi, again, underneath the Azure. I love these colors together. As you can see, we're incorporating the mustards and the stripes of the navy blue, add a fun accessories, some necklaces, but this really shows the shape, and this fabric really shows the shape of the Azure, and that's what I love, how it's tighter fitted at the waist and the hip lines and goes out longer towards the hem and wider towards the hem. So I think that this skirt is so flattering. I'll just show the back as well so that you can really see how the Gigi makes it fit. It's tighter here, goes looser at the bottom. The Gigi just works so great with this. I just love this outfit and these colors together. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how you can add one of our amazing jackets as well. So we're incorporating this Jackson. As you can see, I picked this coloring because I looked at this outfit and I said, okay, I'm seeing more darker denims. You could honestly put olive green with this, you could put black, but I thought that this wash was the most appropriate as it brings in this dark denim in here and some of the print. So I'll show you this amazing Jackson as well. It's one of my favorites. The embroidery on the back of the darker blue is so beautiful. Honestly, if you're wearing this outfit and you're walking down the street, someone is going to stop you, whether it's your Azure, your Gigi, or your jacket, your Jackson, someone is gonna ask you where you got one of those pieces. So also make sure you're doing that. Rock those amazing outfits that you wanna sell on the streets. People will stop you, and make sure to be showing different ways to style the Azure this week, maybe on Facebook or Instagram, different creative ways to really help your team and show your customers what you got in your inventory. So that is the Jackson, the Gigi, and the Azure skirt. Thank you. Alrighty. So this is a really fun one. So here we have the Azure skirt as a layering piece. So I wanted to show you, this doesn't just work for a solid Azure. This actually is amazing for a lighter print or more simple print to put a crazy print underneath. Like for instance, this one. This would be a great Azure maybe under a burgundy or striped Nicole, and this actually works with all of our dresses. So I've done this with the Nicole as shown here, where we have the Azure underneath, and you just go up one size if you can. If not, you just wear it a little bit lower, totally fine. It shows those few inches of that underlying color, and it's an amazing, simple way to test out your pattern mixing, and it's a good way to start as well. So as you can see, there's a little bit of mint here that I'm incorporating with this. It's a simple pattern, but we're adding that bright color at the bottom. And so I think this really is fun to try with your Amelias too. I've tried it with the Amelia, the Carly as well. I saw that on Instagram today. You guys are so amazing, and I get so much inspo from you on there. But that is the Azure layered underneath. I'll show you exactly where it is as well on the waist. So right where that seam line is on the Nicole is perfect, because then it just hides it a little bit as it flares out. So that is it layered under the Nicole. Alrighty, so some fun bright colors going on here. I wanted to incorporate this top here as it's not one of our main lines, but I really love the coloring of this, and I wanted to just show you this example because you actually can incorporate your LuLaRoe supply pieces. So whether it's a shirt, a button-up like shown here, this is the Dolman top. I really want you to realize that you can incorporate supply into your outfits to, you know, it's just like supply, a capsule, any of those. If it's the right coloring, that is all that matters. And if it looks great, why not, you know? So here we have the Dolman. I'll show you this just really quick so you can see. This is our button-up that will be in supply soon, or might already be there now. I'm going ahead, I have 2 buttons untied. I'm going to do this, tuck it under, pull tight, and tuck it one more time. I love how that little LuLaRoe logo shows there. It's just like a little, hey, this is ours, and I love to own it like that. As you can see here, we're tying it. So this is wearing it high as well. You could always fold it over like I had before, but this really shows your hips. I'm incorporating 2 different shades of blue that are shared in both the top and the bottom, which I absolutely love. This is honestly the epitome of pattern mixing for me. When I saw these 2 together, I was so excited to show you because this is really down to the basics. I have light blue. I have, as you can see in these 2, I'm sharing the dark navy with the dark navy trimming on those flowers. Basic pattern mixing rules. They are in the same color family. We have bright to darker fabric. So much fun, so flattering, and still honestly will catch anybody's eye in this outfit. So that is the Dolman button-up from LuLaRoe Supply and the Azure skirt. Thank you. Alrighty, so here, some more fall vibes that I love so much. We have this amazing floral classic with this burnt, like brick colored Azure, which this is honestly one of my favorite colors. As you can see, I'm wearing that lipstick a lot, but I love these 2 together. I wanted to show you, as it goes for any of our tops really, like the Gigi, the classic, the Lynnae. I wanted to show you how you can wear it like this. Fold it over. The Azure is really versatile, and so are a lot of our clothing, but the Azure you can really do a lot with. And at the beginning, I didn't ever try an Azure on, and then once I did, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so comfortable. I feel so good about myself in it. So it's really just make sure that your customers are really seeing it as an outfit and trying it on. And I think that's, once you wear the LuLaRoe, as you guys know, it's a complete different story than just seeing it over social media or anything like that. So it's really about how you show them and how you portray their clothing and how you pair it together. So I'm gonna show this classic tee tied on the side here. So this is just another, we'll just make sure that that tail is not too far out. Another feminine way to really show your hips, show your waist. It's almost looking like a dress again. Such fun ways to switch it up. We have just this classic tee right over the folded part of the Azure, and I think it actually looks pretty, showing that fold a little bit. Just creating, this really like accentuates the waistline as well, which is always a great go-to feminine look for all of us. So that is the classic tee with the Azure. Alrighty, so this is the last look I have for you for the Azure, and this is one of my favorites right now. I've been seeing it all over social media. I see it in all high fashion, that almost baggy look, but at the same time, if the shirt is actually your size, it doesn't necessarily look baggy anymore, it just looks right. So I wanted to show you, this is the Irma. This Azure is a size small, and this Irma is a size large. This is creating that chic, baggy look while still being cute. I just love how it's different shapes. It hangs down. Once again, you could always add a belt here if you're not as into showing that baggy look, but these are just all ways to show your Azure a different way. And so what I love about using the Irma with the Azure, and especially if you want to wear it oversized like this, you can. I have the larger ratio top to the smaller Azure, but even if the Irma is your size and the Azure is your size, together, this look, it'll just be a little bit higher and a little bit tighter, and it's still so cute. I love them together. Like I said, add a belt, add a necklace. This is a chic look that you just have to try. I promise you guys, baggy is in, loose is in, so you just gotta try it out. Thank you so much. That is the Azure and the Irma and all the ways that I love to dress the Azure and style it. So I hope to see you next week, and make sure to stay tuned for my Q&A after this. Thank you so much.